Right, welcome to episode 4, I believe, of the 4SS podcast. Here again with Nathan Daly at DKS headquarters. Got the heater rolling, a couple of Jack Daniels.
Where else would you rather be on a Friday night?
That's it. We've got the new X7 all set up, ready to go. Already done one race.
Bit dusty and a couple wheel marks on the side, but
Yeah.
coming up pretty clean still, I think.
Yeah, she looks pretty sharp. We know what happens when you put new stickers on carts. And
I didn't write it off, so we're doing better than the last time.
yeah, so we've just had round 5 of the VCS 4ST trail round at Bendigo. So Nathan's going to fill me in. I wasn't there, but he's going to. I'll ask the questions, and Nathan will fill in the pieces and the storyline. So let us know. Tell us what the track was like, the venue, the weather. What was the entries like, and yeah.
Yeah, so we'll start with the entries. Entries I thought were pretty good. So I think we had about 34 for this round. So I think it's up there probably besides our Oakley and Pucker of 40. Probably one of the more populated rounds, you'd say. I know there's a couple on double duties like Braden and Big Dan Fisher, but yeah, pretty impressed for one of the smaller tracks to get that sort of numbers. That was helped by a few SA boys coming over, so always good to see them pop over.
Who are those guys? New to the Victoria racing in Victoria.
Yeah, I think one was Nathan Hurst.
So Nathan Hurst and Gordon
from
Hurst,
Gambia,
father and son. Yeah, Nathan brought Braden's original Cosmic 4.
The OG Cosmic.
Yeah, and the other one was Dan Virgo. So I've seen.
Yeah, he had a fair bit of fair bit of pace.
Yep.
So he was mixing it up the front. He was sort of around Simon for that 3rd, 4th, 5th sort of.
Yeah, speaking of Braden, he said he was probably about 2nd or 3rd on pace. So he said by the end of the meeting he was up to speed, but he struggled early on.
Yeah, Marcellus and Will Wade, they were rockets. They were on rails pretty much all weekend. They had real strong pace, and yeah, Braden was a clear 3rd. Like they had it on him.
Yep. So
the weekend.
So the track configuration, from all accounts, it was a real driver's track, as in the sense you really had to nail it.
Yeah, it was surprising. It's pretty cool to look at. A lot of undulation, so sort of reminded me of Pucker. Like you got a lot of high and low stuff, which was cool. Like a track with undulation always feels fun. But yeah, then you got turn 1, pretty technical, and then there's a fast left. Most of the corners were actually pretty technical, so it's sort of more like an Oakley in that aspect, where you couldn't just rock up and drive like the old 3-lap hero of Jake in practice.
Holland.
Yeah, Hollywood Holland. Never needs practice. Even him, he done his 3 laps and he goes, I probably need more than 3 laps.
Yeah.
So it's just something different. Like the corners sort of tightened as it went on, so it wasn't as flowy in some places as you thought it could have been.
Like corners cutting back and
there's a lot of
rights and things.
Yeah. There's probably like turn 1 was nearly a U-turn. Turn, what would that be? Say 3 was nearly a U-turn. Then there's like the right.
Past the canteen.
Yeah, then you come back to the canteen. Then there's another U-turn onto the straight. So, yeah.
Plenty of passing opportunities?
Yes and no. Yeah, in the hairpin or the U-turn pretty much onto the straight. Fair few passing opportunities there. Most of the passing was done at the end of the straight, up the hill into turn 1, but again, you sort of needed the person on the outside to give you a bit of space. And
so you're probably on like a 70-71 sprocket for that type of track?
Oh yeah, touch higher.
Bit of climb up the straight, because the straight's uphill, isn't it?
Straight's both. It comes out, goes down, then goes back up.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, I think the range was probably from depending on your weight. Yeah, 70 to a 74.
So there's a little bit of Gippsland there with it being so curvy.
No, I'd rate it over Gippsland.
Yeah, but just as in how Gippsland, it just feels really quick to each corner, like short run to each corner.
Yeah, I suppose.
Oakley's internals.
Yeah, probably more like the midfield at Oakley. Like, you got some fast... There's one or two fast, flowy corners, and then it's a slower switch back on
Sounds
itself.
like I would have hated it.
Ah,
Too hard.
I can tell you, it's
Especially
pretty...
in the white tyre. Did the
wasn't too bad.
sunlight on the track?
I sort of struggled a bit in the morning, but as the day went on, seemed to grip up not too bad. So, the only sort of struggled pretty hard when you're starting on the outside there, because turn one sort of pinches and not the greatest for the
GoPro footage, just getting run wide from a maybe a deep dive under brakes, sort of just on the run inside,
especially the turn one, turn one of a race, like no one wants to give much room, and it's a 7-minute race. You're not going to win it in the first corner. If you give everyone a bit of room, you make it through. Yeah. And you'll be able to hang on to the back of someone. Whereas if you all start banging wheels and banging pods and off on the grass, your race is pretty much done, because then you're going to open up a gap pretty quick.
Yeah, so lights had 3 entries, which is, we've really struggled with lights this year, because all the younger guys are putting on weight and moving up to medium. So Vulcan, you can't help growth. But so Will Burford, obviously, he's a skinny kid, so he's always going to remain until he starts eating like a bit more
maybe Tim needs to buy him Happy Meals when he wins.
But maybe he's happy to stay in lights. But no, he really enjoyed last year with some really good, Justin Ewan and Marcellus and Braden, and that mixing it up in lights was. I'm sure he enjoyed it last year, but he's been the clear cut.
There are lights around though. Like Oakley has at least 4 to 6 lights.
Yep.
But unfortunately, they don't really travel.
They're just happy to do club level, and it's pretty strong club level sort of stuff for them. But in the sense of Cade Whittam and Mark McNamara, both probably going to be medium drivers next year. They're both sort of kids.
Cade's bulked up a fair bit since the start of the year.
Tall young fella. So, hopefully...
Sammy G's feeding him too good.
Yeah, he's on the Sammy G diet. But, I looked at the timing and I seen that Cade was about 2/10 at the end of a heat off Will Burford, which I was pretty surprised.
Lap time-wise or overall?
No, just at the finish line.
That's not too bad.
But it's extended out over the heat 3 and the final.
Longer races.
Blew out.
Well, heat 1, there's a bit of something happening. Everyone got shortchanged. So I think they were meant to be 7 minutes plus a lap.
Did I see a red flag or something?
No,
sorry. I seen a red flag at Oakley.
Yeah,
when I hit 2 or something at Oakley, there was a red flag. But anyway, I'm not too sure what happened.
Yeah. So,
I probably do. If I probably had to throw a dart at a dartboard, I'll probably figure it out. But let's not speculate.
So the first couple of races were meant to go for about 7 minutes. I think we only got about 4.5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, something to do with the timing. But our man on the ground, Anthony Taylor, was straight up there and sorted that out for us.
Good.
So
he's good having around just because he's at club level. He understands.
He knows the lingo.
Yeah, he knows all that sort of stuff. We would just accept it and take it. But Mark finished 3rd. He won the final at Albury the race before.
He's not too bad in the wet.
Yeah.
When his wheel stays on.
Yeah, when his wheels stay on. But they were pretty close. But them two are going to battle it out for the championship, 2nd and 3rd place. Mark's still 2nd, but with some drop rounds, it's going to be really close.
Yeah, Cade's already used to drop round though. He'll
be on Oakley. 5, and it's what Mark does at the next round. Really is going to set the tone for who finishes above one another.
Oh, that means you've got to work the maths out on the last day.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'll be sorting that out. Like last year, it was a bit stressful actually, but I was worried about top 3 for now. Like, who championship contenders for the podiums.
Yeah, so we can hand the trophies and all the prizes out on the last day.
We had 20 entries for medium. 18 turned up.
Yeah. That's a pretty big medium field still, though.
Yeah, Johnny Hutchins and Chris Skinner didn't make it, but definitely a good field of entries.
Competition was very strong.
Yeah.
You had probably your top 5, and then the mid-pack battle was good.
Yep.
And then even the lower mid-pack, the battling back there was still really good.
Yeah. Well, Anthony Taylor actually was surprised. He was really competitive.
If we had a hard charges award, I would have gave it to him that weekend.
Yeah, he done really well.
He done, Also, I think he finished 6th in one of the heats.
Yep.
And he maintained his position.
Yeah.
He was up there, and that's probably his best trail round yet.
Yeah.
Very good on pace that weekend for him.
Partner and I, we sort of did our little predictions for mediums and heavies, but yeah, she had Marcellus up there, and I was like, but on form, don't know. I thought Will Wade, Braden, maybe Dan Virgo from SA, maybe and Simon. Simon was a bullet at Albury. And I was like, she was right. Marcellus was up there. Will Wade got heat 1, but then Marcellus come out for heat 2 and 3 and won both of those.
Yeah, so poor old Marcellus. There's always one race a weekend, something fucks him. But he was there, and I was like, look, he's looking good, he's looking strong, and he was good, had good pace.
Yep.
And I think he even passed Will for first to get the position, and then just a bit unlucky in the final. He got a bit washed out.
I think a tire pressure issue. He went too low, I heard.
That didn't help, but he got pushed out at the start, or just normal turn 1 sort of stuff, and dropped a lot of positions.
Yep.
I think he dropped back to about 7th or something, 8th, around there, and then just couldn't make his way back forward. He just stayed there.
Yeah, interesting. Will Wade was on song.
Oh, yeah. He was rocket all weekend.
Yeah.
Must be that sticker kit.
Yeah, Lightning McQueen. Spoke to Braden. He said that, he just couldn't get a setup or get the mid-corner speed out of the cart compared to the others. I was getting out of the hole a bit better.
Braden, at the same time, Braden chose one gearing because he was running 2 classes.
It doesn't help.
Doesn't help. He probably could have fine-tuned his gearing a bit more if he's just running a medium class.
Yeah.
But one benefit he probably did have, his tyres would have been warmer.
Sure.
When you jump onto a track coming off mediums, he's bolted all the lead on, warmer tyre, give you that first lap
I like
or 2.
the approach. I like him mixing it up with you guys and giving testing.
A-grade.
Mate, seriously, the quality of driving isn't there. Sorry, there's 4 of yous at max.
3.5.
One day, if the SA guys come over, you might get some A-grade status as like Ultimate Club racer, or you might be on par. But at trail rounds, it's a 3-horse race, to be honest. It is good seeing him mix it up like he is a quality driver. He's only going to make you guys better anyway, so welcome to our world. But it's really good to see, obviously Will and Marcellus back on. Simon 4th, 3rd.
Simon was going pretty good.
Simon Arnold,
yeah, Simon. But I think his choice in rim, he's been running the alloy rims.
Yeah.
So probably a smart move. Get a bit more heat in your tyres, but it was slightly warmer. Wasn't as cold as it's been.
Sure.
And I think the bit longer races and the alloy rim didn't really help him too much this weekend. He was good early mid race, and then I think he was struggling a bit.
Harrison Hibbs, he found pace and was up there battling for 3rd, 4th.
Yeah, I think he was a beneficiary of, I think, Simon and Dan Virgo come together. And sort of Harry got through. But Harry was up there again. Still waiting for me Albury episode, Harry. So pull your finger out there. Oh no, he's too busy chasing speedboats around with Caleb.
Don't know. I know the footage was a bit poor from being wet and stuff, so I don't know if that's a contributing factor. But hey, listen.
Surely he can work his magic.
Yeah, we need to see it. Don't know what's going on there.
Don't worry, everyone let him know on the weekend.
Yeah, really good, because I feel like a bit of a broken record trying to wind him up to get it done, but Jay Anderson had a bit of a rough one early on. Been a tie rod steering bits and pieces. Come and seen DKS spares for some parts.
Bits and pieces, yeah. So, yeah, Jay unfortunately had a bit of a tangle with Sean Clover.
Yep.
So Sean Clover come back. Normally he's run in heavies before. He's been pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty much on pace with us. And early stages he was looking good in mediums, and then had that tangle with Jay in Heat 1 and
just went backwards. He was down the back of the field.
He ended up in the fence. He couldn't keep going on that first tangle.
Yep.
Then there was another heat. He was parked up in the middle, so I think Heat 3 he was starting.
Yeah, lack of seat time too. I think he's at university at the moment, hence why he hasn't raced much. But could have been, he hasn't been. I don't even know if is it a new motor that he's got.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Him and his old man always good for a chat, and they were always happy to be there. And bit of an eye opener, I think, for them going from like a smaller field of heavies, and
so
you end up in mediums, and it's a bit crash and bash. And
thanks for
you know what the mid pack racing's like.
Yeah, she's very it's just gun ho. You don't know. You got Shane Wheat in there.
You've Wheatlock.
You've got a few that will just they're racing for their lives out in mid pack. Who else was a bit of a disappointment that I looked at? I thought that probably the Justin Davey, Jason Clark.
Justin Davey was struggling. He had engine troubles. Like, it was down on speed. And
sure.
Tried a few different things. Like, I lent him a carby just to try that, and didn't seem to fix it. So I think Jay Anderson spent a lot of time helping him out. I think they were redoing valve clearances. And I think they tried to change the kill. I think they might have changed the kill switch as well. Or you can test them. You just unplug it and then run it to make sure it's not interfering. But his motor was a bit down on pace, and unfortunately for him, he was down the back end for most of the weekend. I think with championship points for mediums, it's pretty much Braden's to win. If Braden DNFs everything, I don't think he can lose it, can he?
Maybe if he DNFs everything, and Will goes and wins everything. Probably.
How many points? Nah,
it's fair.
What are you going to get? He's going to swing 1,400 points. I don't think it'd swing that hard.
It may, but may not. So, but anyway, let's just seem to think that it can put some pressure on and maybe do something out of the ordinary.
Braden's farewell year, he may as well.
Farewell year? Nah, he's 4SS for life.
Well, I don't know. He owns a two-stroke though. You can't trust those two-strokers.
I think once he realises where the fun's at, 4SS is it. I think it was between Will, Simon, and then fourth is Harrison, fifth Marcellus. So
that far back,
Marcellus?
Yeah.
He's.
I thought he would have been up there a bit more.
Nah, so he. I think it was his first. I think he's only had 3 podiums for the year in heat race.
Oh, he's doing better than me.
No, you've got some 2 wins. You've got plenty, don't you? He's quite poor. You got orange plates in your car, don't you? Stress. For the podium, Will Wade, Simon, see how it goes in the finale.
Because it's pretty close for second and third, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very close. So, and over to heavies. So we had the Braden Slammer show move into heavies, racing the same kart as mediums. He didn't bring his 2-kart operation, which he kept sending us photos daily of the black and yellow and the yellow and black combination.
Oh, that guy just likes taking photos of his go-karts, to be honest.
What colour kart did he have this one?
He ran the black with yellow, not the yellow with black. Not the Bumblebee one.
Yeah.
The mirror version of that one.
Okay. Yep. So, qualifying.
He was just running that one because just in case he gets troweled, so you can't see the black mark.
Yeah, he's got the caravan on board, so he can't bring 2 karts. Qualifying was real tight.
Qualifying, it was real tight. So between the top 4, so I think who polled it? I can't even remember who polled it. I think it was Braden polled it, then Big Dog, then Jake, then me, I think. So Big Dog polled it.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, Big Dog. I shafted you out of another accolade. And Braden was in second. So, between Big Dog to myself was 0.08. So less than a tenth between the top four.
Yep.
So you're welcome for the toe, big dog. I will be expecting one back at Ultimate.
Oh, just straight to Ultimate?
Just may as well spend me chips well. Like
Go to the just pick and choose.
Yeah, go to the big games.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the trail.
Yeah.
You can pay me back later. But yeah, less than a tenth between all of us.
Yep.
So made for pretty close day.
Yep.
But yeah, the final probably was the closest race.
Yeah.
Where the top 5 sort of were all together.
Yeah.
Andy qualified, or Plough qualified 5th. He was probably about half a second off. But then throughout the day, he found a bit of pace. And
Yep. Yeah, Braden was saying in the final, he sort of seen Jake coming. Jake had the pace. Didn't really go the block, just sort of kept the same racing line, let Jake go up the inside of him. Jake said to him after the race that
Jake was surprised.
Yeah, that he didn't block, but Braden's like, he knew that he had it on points.
Yeah.
So the final wasn't the final, it was just part of
the game.
Yeah, so he played the long game, which is smart because it is just a heat. It's not a final. If it was a final, it'd be a different story. He would have blocked and made it real hard. But when you're on points, and
it's the same at Pucker. Like at the start of the year, like I think I had 3 heat wins. Mm-hmm. Jake passed me in the final race.
Yeah,
I'm like, well, doesn't matter what. I can finish like 4th or 5th, and I'm still gonna win the day.
I don't know. I thought I was a massive fan of the points for heats, but then
it's good and bad.
Yeah, because normally I'm good on the points but shit on the final. And then so I've always done myself out of trophies, and then
it doesn't matter. Like Albury was a prime example of that. Finished 3rd all day, missed out on 3rd.
Yeah, crazy.
By 8 points.
But then I actually like the building up to a final.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the final.
It just like puts that pressure on that for that last race, but then can bring out some dog ass racing too. So it's a bit of a combination of being consistent versus.
But at the same day, on points, you have a DNF or a mechanical, your day's done.
Yeah.
At least you can sort of recover and be like, right, over the final, that's it.
Yeah. That's right. So
they have their pros and cons.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So any other storylines from the weekends?
DKS done all right on sales. Just helping out everyone. Old Wheatbox snapped a bolt off in his crankshaft trying to tighten his clutch, so that was jammed off in there on his race motor, so got that out for him the night before. Sold a couple of exhausts, a few other bits and pieces, so all your Turini and process needs come down.
You put like a 10% on there?
Not quite 10%.
Yeah, that's right. No, as long as it's got to be something. You got to outlay the money to buy all these parts and stuff and have it on the track. So, it's good that you're there because you do save a lot of people from missing out from the rest of the day.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, at least everyone can keep racing. That's the way I look at it. Like, I'm not in it to make $1 million. It's more the camaraderie and keep everyone on track.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's it. It's good to have you doing that. I wasn't there.
Yeah, so one key personnel, member of the process Victoria team.
Yeah, so cart's been sold.
Jay Hutchins.
Yeah, I've stepped away. I've just realised that I can't do it as I said at the time. It's just taking a bit of a toll personally, so had to sell it. Otherwise, it'd be too much of a temptation to continue racing it. A lot of questions. Like a lot of people reached out. Yeah. Saying, I hope he's all good and
right, and giving you all the well wishes.
Yeah, it's good that that was thought of. But it just needed to happen. Just need to focus on family and stuff. Life gets really busy at times, and I was just.
I don't know how you do it. What?
Three kids.
3 kids, 2 of them under 3.
Yeah, and working standby, and just trying to maintain and keep up everything and try and do it all, and then organising stuff as well. Eventually it takes its toll, and I was just thought, everything was broken, so I had to fix it, and then that was the piece that had to be let go. So Steve Dixon's bought the cart.
He debuted it on the weekend too.
He raced it at Oakley. He loved it. He thought the cart was really good. Loves the new X7. Yeah, different from.
They do feel a lot nicer than the X6.
Yeah, he said he was just learning the kart over the day. Didn't podium. I was watching his results. I was like, come on, you know.
He had the pace though, didn't he?
Yeah, he had the pace.
Just
so
not the confidence.
he's still working on passing on the brakes and things like that without tearing your kart up. So
depends who you're racing.
Yeah, but yeah, he's in a learning year as well. So
He's only been. This is his first year.
yeah, I believe so. Yeah, and
He's another one that's come through the Le Mans Legends League or Addicts or whatever they call it these days.
Yeah, so he's got his son Reed, who's a young drivers academy driver.
He's also in racing for SS.
Yeah,
Lights.
Yeah, Lights. He's got Hayden Roper's old kart. Yeah, doing really well.
DKS has done a lot of work on that one too.
Yeah. That's a quick kart. So it's got a good home. It's going to keep the race number, which I'm happy about. Keep
the 33 lives on.
For a yellow 33 out there, so that's good. And yeah, so that's it. So, but I'll continue doing the 4SS stuff through the social media and, helping Nathan organise behind the scenes. But I definitely just won't be there on race days and stuff going forward unless I can find time.
Cheeky Oakley Day might drop in and
I'll try and make it, so I can hang out or something if it works. If it doesn't work and I can't do it, I can't do it. So. But we've got a few bit of racing coming up. We've got Ultimate Club Race that's now open up on comp for
entries already entered. Me and Jake.
There's Sam Stevens has entered. From South Australia's entered. So it's going to be. I think it's going to be one of the bigger ones, especially being where it's located, middle of New South Wales.
Well, we always sort of said be alright if they had one in the middle, like the New South Wales, to get the Queensland guys. Then the Vic guys come up. Because for the Queensland guys to go to SA is a bit of a hike, and for us to go to Queensland is probably a bit of a hike. So nice middle ground. And
Yeah, Griffiths, Big Dog and Andrew Hall and Braden have both been there. So they've got some. They think it's a really good track. It's going to be really.
I think it's a shorter, one of the shorter tracks.
Yeah, I think how many guys from 4SS Victoria are going to go? I think there's going to be maybe 10 of yous.
No, hopefully we can put up another good show again. And show them what it's all about. I know I'm definitely going. I've entered.
Yeah, Jake's
Hollywood's entered.
Big Dog.
A strong chance. He's got to defend his plate.
Yep. Braden's not sure.
Braden's on the fence, but Braden will probably be there more than likely.
Yeah,
Braden he says he's on the fence, but we all know what Braden's like.
Yeah, he might enter two cups. Who knows? He might just go the opposite way.
He may just enter two-stroke. Tell him he can go race restricted masters, get a silver plate.
Get a Jake plate.
Yeah, Jake plate.
No, wasn't it? No, sorry, Jake.
There was 4 other people, but he had the Rotax, and the Rotax was fast.
Yeah.
Anthony Taylor, he's going. I had a chat to him. He's keen again. I'm not sure. I didn't really get to chat to Wadey too much on the weekend. I chatted to Burford. Burford's not going.
Yep.
So I don't think Victoria's going to have much skin in the game when it comes to light. Mm-hmm. But surely, a few medium fellas will.
Don't know about Marcellus.
I don't know, like Marcellus, he's in with a chance. Him, Will Wade, even Harry, Simon.
Yep.
I think Simon's keen.
Yep.
I think Simon said he's considering it.
Yeah, good. No, it's going to be good.
But
I hope it gets the traction it deserves, because that is our Australian Championship.
That's our national title.
Yeah, silver plate, full KA spec. She's popping the champagne on the podium stuff. It's it's done properly.
You don't get to do that every day.
No, exactly. So if you guys can get behind it and support it, it will continue, and it's definitely a good experience. The racing's full on. 2 big days of racing. Fridays. Is Friday a race day or is it practice day?
Friday's practice.
Yeah, so 2 days of racing over.
Yeah.
But it's definitely one time.
I think the sub-regs was saying 7-minute heats plus 7 minutes plus 1 lap.
Yep.
For the heats, and then
State of Origin racing
11
as well.
final. Yeah, normally State of Origin.
Don't know how that works. I've never heard how that works.
Yeah, they normally just pick like the top qualifier from each.
But then had a Supermax racing against a heavy, and it didn't make sense.
We don't worry about Supermax there. Waste of time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there is a Supermax entered as well.
One of the Skinners.
Yeah. Anybody might get his out.
Plowy got no time. He's building a house and a shed.
Yeah. and a donut.
Yeah.
So,
but he's racing this weekend at Golden Power. He's racing 2 classes. Yeah.
I thought he said he wasn't. He's probably entered, but I don't think he will.
No, when I was talking to him last weekend, he was.
No, yeah.
Unless he's changed his mind.
Maybe, I'm not too sure.
He's racing KA3 and.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because he was.
Restricted medium. But yeah, like if you're thinking or like on the fence about ultimate.
Was it 6 hours to Griffith?
Don't know. I just close my eyes and drive.
7 hours maybe. Slight work.
It's closer than Monado from what I hear.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, if you're on the fence, highly recommend it. Great event, great bunch of people.
Good weather.
Yeah, they normally have like food trucks and stuff on the Saturday night. Yeah. Like probably best karting event to go to.
Yeah, plenty of giveaways from Maxis, SB Tools.
I think heaps of people won stuff last year. I think like Luke Smith, he won a generator.
Jenny's toolboxes. Jake's won 2 of them at Ultimate Club.
Yeah,
races.
Jake could probably win another toolbox.
Like when even was at Pucka, they wanted to give him a show bag of Max's stuff, and the lady's like, "Here you go, Jake," and I'm like, "He's won 2 toolboxes. Wins all the time. It's because he's golden tan skin." She just thought, "Oh, I'll give it to him. He looks good in the
Kissed
photos."
on the dick.
And she's like, "All right, I'll give it to you then." So I got a Max's tire bag out of it.
Did they get a photo of you with the ginger hair?
Nah,
yeah,
it's too ugly.
They probably just got a photo of Jake.
Yeah.
Then just gave you the bag out of sympathy.
So the orange plate's been announced. It's at Ballarat.
They're a pretty good supporter of 4SS actually.
Yeah, great track. It's had the extension done. It's going to be a good event. Entries haven't opened yet.
Entries not open yet, but I think it's over 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. Yeah,
I think possible practice Friday.
Yep.
From what the talks is.
Yep.
Bill West, he's a big advocate for 4SS. He was probably pushing it when we sort of first got into it.
Like 3 or 4 carts.
Yeah, well, he had 3 carts because the first sort of big event we ever done was the winter challenge or winter something.
Yeah, winter challenge. Yeah, where we had odds and evens versus each other.
That was a pretty cool event.
Yeah, it was good.
That was our first sort of big event.
But then they put a knock to it because we weren't allowed to run 2 open meetings per year. We're going to do 1, which is our state title. So
yeah, which is unfortunate.
Yep.
But Bill West was running 3 carts, and yeah, he's got a fair few people into the 4SS, which is good to see.
Yep. Yeah. So stay tuned to the socials for that when comp opens for the state titles. Hopefully more people enter and not just the trail guys.
Yeah. It'd be good to see like a couple of the Oakley people come. They obviously have the pace. But
don't know. They're just young kids and their parents probably. When you're over 18 and you're driving yourself or
1 event a year.
Yeah, I know, but don't know.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Enduro numbers, we're up to 34 for Geelong Enduro, the 2 hour.
34, what's that? That'd be 68 drivers.
Yeah, 68 drivers. Some really good names and teams entered. We've got the major
X7 up for grabs too.
X7 up for grabs. There's, it's a really good prize. We've got low entries, so it's not like it's 10,000 tickets.
It's about 500 tickets.
There's 500 tickets printed. We've probably sold 250.
Yeah. I know Plowy was walking around selling them on the weekend.
Yeah. Not major. We're not there to make a profit. We're just there to put a good prize up to give it a bit of a draw card and make it...
It all goes back to the event.
Yeah, and we've got, there's like, what is it, 2, 4, 6, 12 trophies to provide.
12 trophies, track hire, officials, artwork, video photography, so there's a barbecue put on, and we try and use that money for next time to help do other things, maybe some merch next time.
Yeah, we're just trying to keep low. We keep the entries low so people aren't like forced.
Is this a bit of a scoop? You're doing Geelong merch
For the Enduro, not this year, but maybe for next. Just so whatever profits we make out of entries and raffle tickets will go back straight into the event to make it bigger and better and keep it rolling. Otherwise, it comes out of Andy Bowie's pocket, which is not fair on Andy, but he's puts his money where his mouth is and wants it to be a good event. So if you're thinking about it, get on board and get your entry in because it will be capped. We think about 40, maybe 44, but 40 is probably the track capacity.
Probably, yeah.
But, you just never know who'll pull out in the day. But we're up to 34, so...
What did we get last year? It was only mid-20s or something,
26.
wasn't it? So we're doing better than last year.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And there's a lot still sitting on the fence. Like, we're trying to get organised to run.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to G up Lockie Cutting and Mark, so looks like that wheel's slightly turning because I see he was running...
Yep, real fast too.
Yeah, he was running 4SS medium
done
Lockie.
About 10,000 laps around the track, so he's got his track knowledge at Oakley and he's got his head around the 4SS, so that's good. So we might see him doing the Enduro with his dad, so that'd be awesome.
Yeah, his old man's lost a heap of weight.
Yeah, so he's quick.
Looking pretty lean.
Yeah. Regarding the Enduro, so we've got a bit of a dilemma going forward. So at the moment we're using the Maxxis Blue Supersport tyre and the MG Red because Geelong Club Days they run the MG Red. And all the KA guys have got blues left over from when we had the tyre change over to the Maxxis Whites. But next year, what tyre do we run?
That's going to be an interesting one because I think there is a fair bit of difference between the Maxxis White and the MG Red. I think the MG Red will be quicker.
Mm-hmm.
But
we're thinking maybe we can try and organise a tyre deal with DPE to try and supply tyres included in the entry fee.
Yeah, like tyre pooling. They done it the first year Ultimate. So your entry fee might be a little bit higher than what it is this year, but it will include a set of tyres for the day.
So that's an option. I'm not 100% sold on it because I don't want it to be a high expense.
Yeah.
But then I think people will still enter because they will still want to run it. And
it's handy because people are like, I've got my cart, I've got my tyres, I'll just rock up and race. You don't have to worry about buying another set of tyres.
No.
If you're already karting on a budget, that might be the tipping point.
Yeah, and it's about 40-60 KA versus Geelong. There's a lot of Geelong people, so you can't just go one or the other. You can't just go MG Reds and that's it. You have to sort of consider the KA people. So I'm not 100% sure.
Unless you just leave it open and say, righto, if you want to run whites, you can run whites, or if you want to run reds, you run reds. Anyone that wants to be competitive will probably buy reds. What, you reckon people still have blues kicking around next year?
Maybe. You can still buy them.
Can you?
Yeah, Karting in a Session have them for sale still. He's been...
maybe that's just old stock though.
Yeah, it is old stock, but it still hasn't.
Oh.
Don't know, maybe we can do a deal with him.
Do you reckon he'd have 40 sets?
Don't know. I'll hit him up and find out. Because that's a tyre that's about equivalent to the MG Red, so...
Yeah, because I done a bit of... Well, not me personally, but we done a bit of testing in the free practice last year, and between a used set of MG Reds and a used set of Maxxis Blues, they done the same time, like in the same 10th.
Yeah.
So I see them as being as close as you're going to get from two different tyres.
And you can't have, there's a group for MGs and a group for Maxxis. You're going to have to, you can't.
We've already got two engine classes. You're not going to separate a class out.
So stay tuned for that. That's going to be an interesting one.
Or maybe drop a comment below on what you think it should be or something.
Yeah, Maxxis.
We're open to opinions here.
Yeah, but it's just
it's not complete dictatorship.
No, of course, but it's just trying to work in people's budgets to get them to race and have a good, successful event, So, it might be one of those things where we just, try and figure it out what's best for everyone, which some aren't going to be happy and some are, so.
I can nearly guarantee now you're going to upset someone. So, it is what it is. If that's just part of doing that event, I'm fortunately.
That's it. Yep. We've had a good sponsor come on board. So Jay Anderson's business. He's in construction. Does a lot of
Commercial buildings?
Yeah, commercial buildings. He's put up $1,000 in sponsorship for the podium prize pool. So we had $2,000 for win.
Jeez.
And now we've got second, third, and we've got $750 for Supermax first place. And we're going to wait to see how many entries Supermax gets before we allocate.
Divvy up the rest.
But no, awesome to be, to put his hand in his pocket to support such a good event.
Jay's only relatively new. He's come on board this year, and
super keen.
Yeah, just another one that loves the sport sort of thing and wants to get amongst it and see it grow.
That's right. That's why 4SS is so good, because it is.
And he's pretty good. Like, he's pretty handy as well. Like he helps out a lot of people. I see.
Yeah, he's got a bit of karting knowledge from early days and stuff.
Helping Justin Davies and his brother Ty a fair bit over the weekend.
Yeah, his brother was on debut. Went pretty well. Got better and better over the weekend. So that's good.
It's just the seat time, eh?
Yeah, definitely. So that's good. So we've just a couple of mentions for the Young Drivers Academy from Le Mans. We've got about 4 or 5, maybe up to 7 next year.
Stepping up.
Coming in. Patrick Mauser's won, Lucas Harvey, Reed Dixon's already racing at the moment, Ryan Notman, and there's a few other guys with new karts as well.
They've been sort of cutting their teeth around Stoney this year,
Stony
I think.
Creek, I think they'll jump into Geelong because they're runners like juniors and stuff, and Geelong's happy to have them. But yeah, they will step into seniors next year, and that's going to be really good because the sport needs a bit of push into that junior to light category.
The transition category,
The sport is a very much middle-aged man sort of game,
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah.
I don't know, a fair few young fellas floating around.
Yeah, but you either get them young, mum and dad are still paying the bills, and then you get the others that are mostly all middle-aged, with young children sort of thing. So it's it's not all like juniors, like two strokes, very much junior orientated, into seniors and stuff. So, but it needs a bit of a, influx of young drivers coming in, and Brock Harvey's been like the catalyst behind the scenes at Le Mans, and just putting the word out to these guys that there is a pathway from higher karts, which they've learned a lot, but the ceiling's there, and then stepping up to open wheel karts and stuff in the real world, and then starting
can't bump as much in these ones.
Yeah, dial it in. So these kids are super keen to get amongst it. So
we raced one of them the other month, didn't we?
Yeah, we went to Le Mans and had a bit of a run around. So
back to the old stomping ground.
Young fella Patrick Mauser fit on the podium. I think his dad was super keen to get one too.
Yeah, that's right.
He was racing as well.
We're having a beer with them after the race.
So it's good to see. But yeah, it's from the hard work of people on the ground, spreading the word and letting people know what to do and get in amongst it. So, no Q&A today. We didn't put it out to the crowd for any Q&A questions, but
maybe next one.
Yeah, and probably just touch on VCS rounds of the trail for next year for the scheduling.
Yeah, so looking at the schedule for next year, probably might try and squeeze 8 rounds in, I think.
Yeah, so back to year 1, which is last year, where we did VCS and we did Oakley and Mildura. And so we're still discussing what to do with all of them. Like, do we go 8, 6, 7?
The 8, I like the 8. It seemed a bit more. You got a bit more racing in.
Yeah.
Like the trail this year seemed like there was a bit gappy.
Yeah.
I know I was away for a couple of months, which
there was big gaps.
But there's pretty big gaps between stuff.
There's been 2-month gaps between rounds.
But in saying that, gives you a bit of time to go do a different club day, I suppose. Go back to Oakley or your home, Pucker, or So that's going to be interesting. I think hopefully we get some Todd Road action happening, maybe. Yeah.
But we'll still work it out, and we'll make it all work.
Well, if you look at like the metro clubs at the moment, so like your Oakley, and I nearly classify Pucker as a metro club, even though it's out in the middle of nowhere. How many we get there? There's 80 entries in 2 rounds. That's more than most people's club days sometimes.
And heaps missing.
Yeah,
heaps.
So you could probably get at least 4 40, 50 for assessors
Yeah.
at Todd Road. Just for one event.
Yeah.
We'll be happy.
Yeah.
Give us our one. We'll leave you
Yeah,
alone.
that's it. So,
But hopefully, watch your space and hopefully something comes of it. But yeah, so probably, like you said, leaning back towards year one and going out west again.
yeah, which is a bit closer, not too far like it has been. They're more 2-hour trips in. Oh, no.
No, I think
Portland,
slightly
Warrnambool,
more. Yeah.
Hamilton.
But at the same time, it entices the SA boys to come over a bit more as well. So
Yeah.
invite the competition from over there. And I know their Festival State Cup is their one they chase, but numbers haven't been looking that great for it.
Yeah.
So hopefully they jump on board. And
Yeah, we'll probably finish off on a little venture that we sort of I started, which is our 4SS Victoria Sim Racing League on iRacing. So we're...
Shane Wheat cleans up in that, I hear.
I thought he was the GOAT. I thought, but
The Sim Goat.
I don't know if
I know.
it's-
The night we went out and Danny to the Sims, he was doing pretty well when he took his shoes off.
But no, Big Dog had his measure and still has his measure. But no, he's good. Yeah, he obviously spends a lot of time on Sims and stuff. We've got a few A-grade iRacing level drivers like Mark McNamara. He races in a V8 Supercar race league. Who else is an A-grader? Lucas Harvey, one of the young guys coming into 4SS. He's an A-grader. Couple B-graders. Mark Johnson's a new guy into 4SS. He runs at Oakley. He's really quick.
What is he?
He's a medium, yeah. Yep. He's got a purple and aqua car. He's actually quick. Real quick, yeah. He's a bit busy this year to do the trail, but he's on board for next year. And
that'd be good.
yeah,
Add
he's
another
super
one in.
keen, yeah. But this year I think he's got a young child, so he's sort of a bit tied up for time. But yeah, he's really good in the sim. Shane's really quick. I'm Mr. Consistent. I just sort of spud around the mid pack.
Oh, I don't know. Heard you lifted your game once you got that new screen.
Yeah, the screens helped because I was using a TV. That didn't help because the refresh rate's not too great. But once I got me
Missing apex by about 4 meters.
yeah, so now I've got a curved monitor, high resolution.
High roller over here.
But I'm still using a shitty old Logitech steering wheel. Doesn't help. But still, it's still.
You getting the right feel out of it. You gave me a
It's
go on
better.
it the other day.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but Brock Harvey also races, and he said that last night nearly dislocated his shoulder when he had an accident when Big Dog crashed in front of him. And I'm like, oh shit, they must have that much feedback on the direct drive steering wheels that it could do that. Where mine, mine doesn't do any of that, So. But yeah, that's something down the track I'll worry about. But yeah, it's really, really good fun. So we've been racing MX5s, Formula Fords.
You got a bit of a series going though.
Yeah, it's good. We've got a little championship going. Whoever can make it, can make it. Harrison Hibbs sometimes shows up. Declan Tryreld.
Old mate from Morwell that bought
My
your
yep, my X5.
X5, X6.
Yeah, he gets amongst it. There's Zach Catlin.
Zach's got a pretty flash sim.
Yeah, Zach hasn't
You can
raced
even
any
watch
of-
it on YouTube.
Yeah,
You
Zach-
watch him build it.
Yeah, Zach chopped us hard at Sandown in the Formula Ford, but he hasn't raced with us since because he's been super busy. I'd like to see how he goes against us now.
Well, if you're spending that much money on a sim, you want to be good.
Yeah, definitely. So we did the MX5s, but this round we did Bathurst because we're going to do Bathurst back to back this week and next week being Bathurst round. Bathurst in 2 weeks' time. So we'd use the
Supercar at Bathurst?
The supercar's loose. Plenty of power and not much downforce down low. So we used the Radical 8. So Shane Wheat requested the
That's Weedy's favourite car.
Yeah, so it's basically like a...
How did he not flog everyone?
Because he jumped the start by about 3 seconds.
Sounds about a Shane Wheat.
He beat us in the first heat, and then in the feature race, he jumped it. Reckons the light went green on him early. I know what was green. It wasn't the fucking light. And we were sitting there and took off, and then he ended up just getting a black flag, stop and go. So
Couldn't make it back up.
Nah. I think he parked in the pits and conceded. So who else? Yeah, so it's been really good, real good fun. If anyone out is listening, other than it has like a PC and can do iRacing, jump on board.
Thursday nights?
Yeah, Thursday nights. Give us a message and I'll give you the password. Jump in. And 8:30 practice, quali. We're doing heat and a feature race where previously we were just doing one race. Now we're doing heat races, so it just gives us a bit more racing stop and go rather than just be over and done with, if that makes sense. So, no, it's been unreal. So, eventually we'll get the GT3 and supercars and stuff, but I just like to slowly build to it because there's a difference in skill levels and equipment and stuff. Yeah. So if we just try and keep it, on a car that's everyone can control, it keeps the racing close. So but it's been really good. So but that's pretty much it for this podcast because we don't want to go over time because last time we spoke for another half an hour and didn't record.
We've been speaking for about 45 minutes before this anyway.
Yeah, well, we needed to touch base on what we're going to talk about. But anything from you?
No.
Well, how was the X7?
Yeah, I was pretty happy with it.
Yep.
So I think I found a little bit more pace. So I think I bridged the gap back to Big Dog and Jake. Like, I think I was normally about 2/10, 3/10.
Yep.
I don't know if that was just the track to kart sort of thing.
Yep.
Like their 40mm axle stuff might like these tighter tracks, but felt like I was a bit better. Didn't have to manhandle it as much.
Mm-hmm.
Feels a bit nicer to drive. Braking's definitely a lot nicer. So yeah, pretty happy with the upgrade.
Yep.
So
beautiful.
Just a bit more seat time and different. But I think it's a bit different philosophy on setup. So
sure.
Just playing around with that, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, beautiful.
Looking forward to the next round, and hopefully we can maybe jump Big Dog for second in the championship.
Yep.
It's pretty close between us. I think there's only 80 points or 88 points after a drop round.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty much whoever beats who in this round.
Yep.
To who gets second. I think Jake's wrapped it up. He can go sit on the side and drink his blue cocktails. So
back to back.
Just like his club championship, he'll tell you.
Yeah. We'll do the stubby holders again. So get your name on the stubby holder if you win.
Well, I think I got Pucker one, so I got my name on it once at least.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
So
also
pre-order now if you want. So
pre-order.
Send us a message and we'll put you down for it.
4SS hats. I've got some trucker hats there. Do the custom t-shirts and stuff. So hit me up and message me at 4SS Victoria on Facebook and stuff.
So you do shirts and hoodies.
All of the above, anything. G-strings, whatever you wear.
Big Dog will do a singlet if you do a singlet.
You do a Cletus McFarlane tank top, won't he?
Well, I gave him I had a 4SS shirt. It was a bit big for me. He just cut the sleeves off it.
Did he?
Rolls it as a singlet. Yeah.
Yes,
you got a 4SS singlet now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, funny.
So.
Awesome. Not too easy. All right, we're going to leave it there and we'll see you after Goulburn Valley for the finale and then sort of build up from there to Ultimate Club Racer. But we'll throw another podcast in between and that'll be it.
Right, Thanks, Johnny.
Hooroo.
Catches.